Golly, that was sweet. Dude, the coffee tables! 10 seconds left? Already? Okay, hold on. 360 time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of me trying to find my perfect drift car to hone my skills to become a better drifter in Forza Horizon 5. And in today's episode, we're going to be checking out 2 cars that one of my viewers suggested, and also one more car that I also want to try, so we can have 3 cars total in today's video. So yeah, not much to say in the intro, let's just dive straight into today's video. Alright, so shout out to Ruins DS250, and the comment says that I should check out the Lexus SC300 and 2J swap it, and also the BMW M4 GTS. So let's just follow what the comment says. So let's do the SC300 first. In my humble opinion, I believe A-class drifting is probably my personal favorite and probably one of the best classes for you to try to drift. So the comment says that we need to 2J swap this thing, so let's 2J swap this thing. Alright, we swap a 2J, and yeah, let's cue the time lapse. Alright, I think that's probably the best we could do for this SC300. Here's what we're working with. 630 horsepower. I hope we have plenty of power to get this thing to slide and spin, and let's just hope that it's good. Let me go ahead and tune this thing, and I'll slap it a kick-ass paint job, and after that, I'll see you in the lobby. Alright, so I went ahead and went back to the upgrades, and I reduced the rear tire width and also increased the power to 700 horsepower. So I'm just hoping that helps it a bit much after I test drove this thing. And yeah, let's see what we can do. Alright, here we go. This is a proper drift car. JDM with this paint job. 2JZ. This is a proper drift car I've ever seen. We're actually driving a proper built drift car for once in this freaking channel. Immediately, I can tell you right now, this car feels so much more driftable. It has a bigger potential to drift than most cars that I've tried on this channel. I like the slow and the methodical feel of this car so far. It's not the fastest out there. It's definitely, and it's also not the slowest, and I like that kind of feeling, so we can actually get some pretty good angle without going way too fast. Oh, 3-car tandem right here. Look at this. Somebody here is all-wheel drive drifting, I think, because some guy's having 450 something points. Cop car spun. Ah, yeah, that is a great drift. That is a great final turn to end off our lap, and we're gonna have 387 points. Let's see if we can get up to 400,000. If we're gonna get points, we need speed plus angle. So we need to be a little bit faster and also get a bigger drifting angle. If we're gonna get some points here. I think I'm having less grip than I want because the road is wet. So I think the responsiveness is a little bit less. It's not twitchy enough. It's not snappy enough. Probably because the road is wet. We can't afford to go off the road. Come on. We've got ourselves up to 400 points. All right. Perfect. All right. You know the drill. We finished our second lap. Let's see if we can do a 360. 360. No. Oh, we missed a checkpoint as well. Oh, come on. Get back. We need time so we could get our 360. 360. No. We're not even going to have time to do a 360. Crap. No grip. I need some grip to do a 360. Okay, you know what? 360 now. I don't care. And I've messed up. Alright, you know what? One thing I do say right here, this car feels great. I like how this car feels. I like how slidey it is and how, oh crap, we relegated to 3rd. I like how this thing feels. I like it has plenty of horsepower. I want to see if, yeah, let's do one more. I want to drift in the dry and see just how good this thing is in the dry, because I think the wet kind of makes it a little bit harder to drift. So let's see if we can drift better in the dry. Hopefully it's dry, and see if we can land a 360. You know what? This track is actually very good to do a 360. This is one of the best tracks you can try to land a 360. So let's see what we can do. Somebody left. Somebody should be occupying this left spot here, but they left. Now this is the true test right here, trying to drift on the dry pavement. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this thing feels great. This thing feels fantastic on the dry. I think the feel of this car is as expected as a typical drift car. It has plenty of power enough to slide. It doesn't grip up too much, and it also doesn't lose too much grip. It's like the perfect balance. It's one of those usual drift cars that you just slap in some upgrades, give it a little tune, and you can drift all day long, and there won't be any problem because I feel like this is a very, very good car to drift. All right, second lap. Let's see if we can improve on our 381. Golly, that was sweet. Alright, can we hold this whole left-hander here? I've never had any car that can hold this left-hander the whole way through, and... Handbrake, nope, it's not gonna hold through. Okay, yeah. We haven't found a car that can hold through that whole left-hander yet. I've seen people done it. So I need to look for another car that can hold that whole left-hander. Also, this car sounds fantastic with the turbo flutter. Listen to this. Golly, that turbo flutter, dude. I think we're on pace to, oh no! God damn it, we went off the dirt and now we lost all of our momentum, and now, I don't even know if we're gonna get to, 400,000. Oh, we can actually, you know what? Yeah, we can, never mind. Are you ready? You ready? 360. I stalled, no, I stalled. No, 360. Keep it rev up, keep it rev up. And I stalled again! Oh my god! Come on, we need to land one more. 360, keep the clutch, just spam the clutch. That's rusty, that's too slow. Oh my god. No! The first time we did it perfectly, but then when I gripped up, I stalled the car. We didn't land a 360 this time. But yeah, this is one of those cars, like I said before. It's just one of those JDM cars where you just slap some upgrades, give it a nice little tune, and it's a pretty solid drift car. So yeah, I think that's a dub. Let's move on to the BMW M4 GTS. Alright, so the 2016 BMW M4 GTS, this is S1 class, so might as well just upgrade to the top of S1. I'm probably going to keep the stock engine, I'm not going to lie. So, you know what, yeah, let's keep the stock engine and see what we can do. So yeah, let's cue the time lapse. Alright, so that was pretty quick. Here's what we're working with. We're going to be lighter, 2,800 pounds, 763 horsepower. We're top of middle S1. Let me go ahead and tune this thing, and I'll slap in a pretty interesting paint job, and then I'll see you in a lobby. From what I've gathered so far in my testing with this car, it's alright so far. I'm going to be completely honest with you. This thing is, this is an M4 GTS. It's meant to be a track-focused version of the BMW M4. So I don't think it's probably the best drift car out there, but there's only one way to find out. Here we go. I think from what I've gathered, this car struggles at the high-speed drifts. It's the only thing that it struggles, but I think this track is more oriented for low speed, so let's see what we can do here. It's a city, so we need to watch the curves. The curves will completely destroy our chances of even getting a good drift, because it will spin me out real easily. Like that, I got on the curves, and look at that, I spun. I need more speed from this car. Yeah, I feel like comparing this to the Lexus SC300, I think the SC300 is better. Only because I think it's more oriented for drifting. This car, when it's up, this car is a bit more oriented to track racing. And so when you try to make this thing to drift, I think you can drift this thing, I agree. I think the SC300 is better, simply because this car has a little bit more grip than usual, and it kind of struggles to hold its lines once we reach past 60. Maybe because my gearing is a bit too short, maybe because my tire pressure is not good enough. Either way, it's still a good car regardless, but I don't think this is one of the better cars out there. So let's see what we can do on our next lap. 500,000 points, that's pretty respectable, I feel. I rarely win this anyway because everybody's all-wheel drive drifting, and I'm one of the only few people who rear-wheel drive drifts. Come on, I need more speed. I need more speed so I can get through these turns a bit better. 10 seconds left? Already? Okay, hold on. 360 time. Landed it, that counts. Landed it, that counts. Landed it, that counts. Oh my god, that's a very, very long lap. I didn't even finish my second lap. That is a long track to drift. We still got one more to do, so might as well do it. Better. Oh, chicken drumstick track. Let's go. One of my favorite tracks to drift. Alright, let's see if this M4 can hold that whole long right-hander. Because if it does hold that whole right-hander, I consider the car to be a very, very good drift car if it can do something. Oh, and I lost my wing already. Hold this line. Come on, hold it, hold it, hold it. Nope. Nope, it lost speed. Nothing we can do there. Another car that can't hold the right-hander. Come on, slides. It grips too much. Slide back to second gear. It doesn't gain speed as much as I wanted it to be. I think that's partly my fault because I didn't tune the gears correctly. I had to go back and retune the thing. Oh no, I spun. Come on, second lap. Let's see if we can hold this right-hander. We need to gain some points, damn it.
Oh man, cool down. Let's finish and get some points here.
I'm not a fan of. Okay, yeah. Like I said, this track is more oriented for a little bit more high-speed drifting, and this thing grips up a bit too much for my taste for the high-speed stuff, and it doesn't gain speed, and it just keeps on redlining. I fear that if I make second gear too long, it's going to bog and it's going to stall, and it's probably going to grip up more because I made it the gear longer. So I don't like that idea, but at the same time, I think I really should have done that so I don't redline the whole thing. Probably my mistake. But yeah, we're going to finish off our second lap. Let's hope we can improve. Yeah, I think we're on track to improve. We're going to do our 360, so 360. That was a terrible attempt. That was one of the worst attempts I've ever done on a terrible turn to do a 360 anyway. We still got a minute. That's plenty of time to land a 360. 360. No, it went off track. No. Nice and steady. 360. Come on, come on. Keep the reps, keep the reps. I nearly stalled, but I don't know if that counts or not. I'm gonna be honest. Leave a comment down below if you want. You count that as 360. Okay, one more time. 360. That doesn't count. I hit the wall. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. We kind of semi-landed a 360. I'm gonna count that regardless. Man, did we finish last? I swear to God, if we finished last, we did. We did. You have got to be joking, dude. Conclusion to the M4. It can drift. It's pretty driftable, but it's not that good in my opinion. I'm sorry. For the commenter who suggested, I'm not a big fan of how this thing feels. I'm pretty sure if you engine swap this thing, it's gonna be better. But with the stock engine, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Let's just move on to our final car then. You know what? We've done JDM. We've done German. How about we go back to the States and go for an American car? Let's see what car that we can try to drift. You know what? How about an American car from the 2000s? Because the BMW was a 2010s car. The Lexus was a 90s car. Let's do an American car in the 2000s. Why not? You know what? Remember when I made that video of me checking out that new Mustang that was supposed to be the final new car, but it's actually not? This is the supercharged, the upgraded version of that car. So you know what? Let's drift the SVT Cobra from 2000. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's upgrade this thing to the top of A class. So let's see what we can do. So yeah, cue the time lapse. Right, here's what we're working with. Stock motor, 743 horsepower, twin turbo, V8, 3,200 pounds, almost top of A class. Let me go ahead and tune this thing. Once I finish tuning this thing, I'll see you in a lobby. I really like what I'm seeing with this car so far after I did my little driving test. This is another one of those cars where it drifts slow and methodical, but it drifts really freaking well, slowly and methodically. It's like the Lexus. It is similar to the Lexus, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how good this thing is. We'll see if it's better or if it's worse than the SC300. So yeah, let's dive right in. Good variety of cars. Pretty sure there's one guy who's all-wheel drive drifting, so we're not gonna win. But we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens and see if this thing's good or not. Let's go. Yeah, this is more of a slow and methodical kind of car to drift. I like a car to be not fast, not too fast, and also slides good. And this thing is a candidate to it. It has some potential to it. The guy just left. For some reason, I find drifting third gear feels really, really good. Probably because I'm not redlining the freaking engine all the time. So I think that's a benefit. Yeah, I think drifting third gear can give me that extra angle. That extra angle that I probably gonna need up. I got distracted. I nearly spun. This is a very, very nice car to drift. I must say this is a very, very nice car to drift. It slides super duper well, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I think the name of the game here is just drift in third gear. Drift in third gear, because it's not redlining, and it gets me the ability to slide more because the engine's not redlining. I don't know if how that works. I don't know if that's actually how it works, but I'm just assuming that that's the case, because I'm doing a lot better just holding third gear. Like I said, I'm not a professional drifter. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just here for the fun, and I'm all in for it. We are doing fantastic. This car is fantastic, dude. I'm actually a big fan of this. I'm actually a very, very big fan of this. Is this the perfect drift car that we've been waiting for? Is this the perfect drift car that I've made 3 videos to look for my personal driving style, my personal taste? I'm still not 100% sure. This is really close between the prelude from the first episode to this, because this thing is absolutely fantastic to drift. We're gonna snag 3rd place. Let's freaking go. Alright, 360 time to celebrate. That's a wrong direction. God damn it. 4 seconds. Come on. Spin. Nope. 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 This car is still great regardless. I'm a huge fan of this car. I think this car feels and drifts just a tad bit better than the SC300 in my personal opinion. I think I built something pretty good here, ladies and gentlemen. City. We're in the city this time. A little bit harder to make a 360 on the city. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's tight. It's compact. Not. Oh, somebody has an SC300. Let's see if we can finish ahead of this Dirt Evan guy in his SC300. We'll see what happens. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Oh, that guy is all-wheel drive drifting. You know the usual. It's city drifting. If you touch the curb, you are going to be sent to Never Land. All right, the key here for me is to get angle. But if I get too much angle, I'm done for. That's the curb. Oh my god, I nearly spun the thing. Come on, clutch in. Wheel spin. Keep the wheel spinning. I went deep, and there goes my wing. That was real freaking sketchy, dude. Oh, that's Dirt Evan in his SC300. We're tandeming. This is cool. Yeah, me and Dirt Evan in the SC300 is tandeming. Well, we're trying to tandem. This is sick, dude. Alright, he got away, but that's fine. We're gonna be finishing ahead of him by a pretty good margin. Dude, the coffee tables! Spun! We're fine. Come on, we need to get more points in this. Let's try to get realistically P4. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Let's see what we can do better on the second lap. And after the second lap, we'll do our good old 360. This thing does drift pretty well on close-knit city drifting. I think this is what it's supposed to be. The slow and methodical cars, the slow and methodical drift cars, I think performs a bit better than the fast ones on city drifting. I can kind of see that analogy kind of thing. I don't know how you say it. But regardless, we're going to be beating our points by a little bit. 300,000? Nope. Spun. Right at the line. That's great. Alright. 360. We failed. We failed, boys. We failed a 360 on this car. No. Oh, man. That's what I expected when you try to make a 360 in a city track. Regardless. P5. I'm pretty sure all of the cars up front are all-wheel drive drifting. And so I'm like the only guy who's the best rear-wheel drive dude in the lot. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go to our outro. Hell yeah, now that's the 360 if I've ever seen one. Alright, so that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys find this video enjoyable. Once again, shout out to Runes DS250 for the suggestions for the SC300 and the M4 GTS. They're good and they're bad in some aspects, one way or another. If you want to suggest me any other cars you want me to check out, leave a comment down below and suggest me whatever car you want me to drift, whether it be something silly, something stupid, something good, or something bad. Also, throw the comments down below and let me know what else you want me to do in this game, whether it be another challenge, whether it be to check out something. I'll read it and I might do it. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for dropping by. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. That'll help me tremendously. But other than that, I'll see you in another video. See ya.
L'amour qui chante, qu'est-ce que je vais te nommer? Je vais te nommer.